Hey guys, how's it going, and welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. Now today we are reacting to Jimmy Carr's best insults 8 out of 10 Cats Dust Countdown, and the caption for this video is "Sorry if I crossed the line there." So this is going to be an insult that crosses the line, I'm guessing. So yeah, I am a fan of Jimmy Carr. I've seen him live before actually, which was really good, and yeah, if he's crossed the line, it's got to be something pretty bad for him to cross the line. So looking forward to this one. If you guys are new around here, please like, subscribe, and let's get into the video. Here we go, guys. Here we go.
The word chocoholic was first used in 1961 to describe someone addicted to chocolate, whereas the word cockaholic was first used in 1981 to describe your mum. John's friends call him Rico, which goes some way towards explaining why I've never heard anyone call you Rico. Rob is really looking forward to getting his teeth into Countdown, which means there won't be much of it left.
Oh.
Bloody hell, Jimmy, pot kettle black! If Jason wins tonight, the people of his hometown, Salford, will celebrate in their traditional manner by climbing onto the roof of Strangeways and throwing tiles at the police. Tim Key is a poet and philosopher, which is a nice way of saying long-term unemployed. Striking good looks, blonde hair and tight mini dresses, it's safe to say that Rachel's probably killed off more old men than a winter cold snap.
Whoa.
John's very much the thinking woman's comedian. If the woman in question is thinking, maybe if I go and hide in the loo for half an hour, he'll just leave. The last time I saw hair that curly, it was poking out my girlfriend's knickers.
Oh my god.
I apologise. Lee Mack is famous for not going out, as is John Richardson. Since joining Countdown, Rachel Riley has completely revolutionised the way that old men watch the show with a pillow on their lap.
Oh my god, come on.
In 2011, John released a book about his quest for love. Before it, he hadn't had a girlfriend in 8 years. And after, he's not had a girlfriend for 2 years. So, some improvement there.
The joke's on you, Jimmy, because I have got a girlfriend.
Ooh.
Well, she must be made up.
She's blown up, to be honest.
In 2010, Rod was named Wales' sexiest man. Nice for Rod, but a real kick in the teeth for Wales. Council workers in Glamorgan were left embarrassed after they spelt Wales, W-H-A-L-E-S, on road signs. To be fair, it should be pretty obvious whether you're entering a Welsh town or driving into the dark, reeking guts of a giant sea creature. Unless it's Swansea, in which case better signage would help. Nick Helm has been described as a sex symbol, and that symbol is a question mark.
Oh, he's not happy.
Countdown host Nick Hewer recently described Rachel as sharp as a whip. He went on to say she's clever as a corset and as gifted as a gimp mask. It's almost as if he had something else on his mind. Americans call mathematics math because they argue mathematics functions as a singular noun, so math should be singular too. Fair enough, Americans, but by the same singular rule, you're a bunch of arsehole. John has a new girlfriend. She's everything he could have ever imagined. She's imaginary. Sarah Millican is the nation's best-selling female comedian, which is no mean feat considering we've got Lily Savage, Dame Edna, and that one-off Mrs. Brown's Boys. I imagine Sarah's very excited to be on Countdown tonight. Normally, the only letters Geordies get are the ones from bailiffs.
Whoa. Ooh.
Be very careful. I
Okay.
know people.
I don't.
You don't know anyone?
Nah. Not really deep down. Barriers when I'm around.
Like physical, actual, like, barriers.
Sometimes.
Yeah.
Sean has often been described as anger in human form, with the easygoing charm of a wounded prisoner with a flick knife. Countdown is incredibly popular in Sarah's hometown. No one gets anything done in Newcastle when Countdown is on, or indeed, when Countdown is not on. John used to live alone in Swindon, but now he lives in London with all his friends. Big Ted and Big Bag Dave. John is widely considered to be the life and soul of the party. Well, I say party, it's really more of a get-together. It's actually a wake, but John is the life and soul of it.
Oh,
Nils is here because we wanted an
John.
Australian entertainer, and for some reason, Rolf Harris isn't returning our calls.
Yeah, I'm not going to explain that one. If you know, you know. If you know, you know.
Fun fact, Lee Mack is French for coat. It says here that you pulled out of the Paris Marathon when you discovered one of your legs was slightly shorter than the other one.
That is true, yeah.
You're not going to get a lot of sympathy off Adam here.
That's true. He hates the French, doesn't he?
John's got himself a girlfriend, so for him, the long years of feeling lonely, disappointed and angry are over. Although for her, they're only just
They're only beginning. That's a good
He
one.
does have a disadvantage playing Countdown in his second language. Of course, maybe things would be different if his granddad had fought a bit harder. Comedian, writer and TV personality, Sean is one of life's winners, though not on Countdown, obviously. Takes a lot of time and effort to get to know the real Sean, and a degree in criminal psychology wouldn't go amiss.
I'm still waiting for the jokes to cross the
It's all
line.
about me.
This
Sean is
is
from Carmarthen in Wales, so he has a slight advantage in the numbers game, more fingers to count on.
That's one of them.
hey, good, nicely done, nicely done.
Any more where that came from?
Kevin recently performed a comedy gig at a prison in Scotland. At least that's what he told his family. The gig lasted 4 months. It must be difficult for John's girlfriend to date someone with OCD. Every time she gets turned on, John turns her off again.
That is the best one you've ever done.
Thank you very much. Miles studied divinity at Edinburgh University, where he got an A, men. Nicky's the thinking woman's comedian. If the woman in question is thinking, I wish that comedian would stop staring at me, he's creepy. After a string of defeats in Countdown, it's time Sean's luck changed, so fingers crossed he somehow magically gets cleverer this evening. Sean's been performing comedy... Sean's been performing comedy since the early 90s, back when John was just a whiny little kid in embarrassing clothes who cried at any little thing. God, can you imagine?
How did I get sucked into that? These are his ones.
In fact, he famously played Perry, an immature, childish, prepubescent teenager, a role since taken on by Josh Widdicombe.
These are their ones.
John once described himself as a perfectionist who finds failure difficult to handle. I just wish we'd known that before we partnered him with Josh.
He's just getting caught in the
Morgan is a
crossfire.
well-loved and extremely funny comedian, best known for pulling. She's literally the opposite of John Richardson.
Harsh.
I mean, you've moved on. You've moved on to Sharon, and still, I'm the butt of the jokes.
Sean is one of the most cheerful people I know. He could be watching an old lady falling over, looking on as a dog is put down, or witnessing a tragic accident. He's always got a smile on his face. This is interesting. At school, John was captain of the book team, which is another way of saying King of the Virgins.
Hey.
I was captain of the book team at primary school, and I think you'll find everyone was a virgin at mine.
He's got you there, Jimmy. He's got you
Sean
there.
Locke is very much a man of the people, and those people are angry dads who drink too much. Joe is bisexual, so although he's in Dictionary Corner today, he'd be equally at home in Vaginary Corner. John phones his mum every single day. Keep on trying, John. One of these days she's bound to pick up. Kevin has recently bought a riverboat in Glasgow, or as we call it in England, a shopping trolley.
I'll take that. Sorry.
Sean's face will be familiar to you if you're a regular viewer of 8 out of 10 Cats, or if you work at the RSPCA Complaints Division. It says on James's Wikipedia page that he's a rubbish actor and he's never won a BAFTA. And that's because professional jealousy got the better of me and I changed it. A poll recently voted Peter Serafinowicz Britain's funniest comedian, and that poll was his nan, Mrs. Serafinowicz. Peter, are you a fan of word games?
Well, to be honest, Jimmy, I don't think that's any of your business.
What?
Apologies, Peter. Sorry if I crossed the line there. I'm sorry. Any words you're hoping will come up tonight?
Abdicates.
What is wrong with this guy?
I'm with Peter.
What was that? and that's it, guys. One that I caught, like, I didn't want to say anything. He said the joke, and about 10 seconds later, I understood what he meant. So he was like, that guy Joe is bisexual, so he'd be at home in dictionary corner, and also he'd be home in vaginary corner. And I realised that it's because I realised the first one, dictionary. It's, you guys get what I mean, dictionary, vaginary, like, that was a really clever one. I really like that one. I don't know why that last guy took so much offence to it, to be honest. Like, I don't know if that's any of your business, Jimmy. Like, calm down, mate, it's just a joke. But nah, this was very funny. Jimmy Carr's always good at those one-liners, and yeah, really like that one. But no, anyways, if you guys did enjoy this, please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow. Peace.